Have you ever felt an overwhelming surge of anxiety in a completely calm room? Your pulse quickens, bracing for an invisible impact that never arrives. You search your surroundings for an explanation. Yet the danger is not in the present moment. It is echoing from the past. Our bodies are biological receivers, tuned to frequencies imprinted upon our lineage long before we took our very first breath in this world. You may be carrying the unspoken grief, the unresolved hyper-vigilance, and the survival blueprints of ancestors whose names you may never know. Modern science now reveals that emotional trauma can leave biological marks, altering how our genetic code expresses itself across multiple generations. In the field of epigenetics, these molecular tags act like bookmarks, signaling your nervous system to stay alert for storms that have already passed. Welcome to this sacred space of remembrance and renewal, where ancient fables meet the cutting edge of generational healing. If you are walking the path of the cycle breaker, subscribe to our channel and let us walk toward collective freedom together. To truly understand how inherited memories live inside us, we must look at an ancient parable, the Fable of the Echoing Cave, a story that reveals how an emotional vibration from 100 years ago can still reverberate inside the chambers of our modern hearts. Let us step backward in time, into the quiet stone where the very first sound of alarm was born into the world. 100 years ago, a resilient elder journeyed through a harsh and unforgiving winter, seeking shelter within a towering mountain pass. He found refuge inside a colossal cavern of black obsidian, a sacred space whose walls were as smooth and reflective as still water. Overwhelmed by the sudden danger outside his sanctuary, the elder released a single, piercing cry of fear into the deep, hollow darkness. The cry vanished from his lips. Yet the enchanted crystalline stone did not let the vibration fade. It began to hum in secret resonance. Decades rolled across the mountain ranges like flowing water. The outer winter melted into lush spring, but inside the obsidian cave, the stone never forgot. The elder eventually passed on in serene tranquility above ground, yet the cavern walls continued to store that single fleeting moment of survival fear. 2 generations later, a young descendant walked the tranquil mountain trails, seeking quiet reflection beneath the towering arches of the ancient stone cavern. Outside in the valley, golden sunlight bathed the meadows in warmth, where gentle breezes carried the peaceful songs of mountain larks across the land. Yet the instant the young seeker crossed the cavern threshold, a sudden wave of heavy indigo vibration surged straight into their delicate chest. The smooth obsidian walls began to vibrate with trapped intensity, unleashing an invisible storm of ancestral alarms that filled the sacred quiet space. The seeker's heart began to beat frantically against their ribs, eyes searching the empty shadows for an unseen threat that simply did not exist. Standing paralyzed in the stillness, the descendant whispered in confusion, "Why do I feel so terrified in a place that is completely peaceful and safe?" They did not realize that their racing pulse was responding not to today, but to an ancient survival signal imprinted upon the reflective, crystalline mineral walls. Believing the danger was present, the seeker crafted psychological armor, wrapping heavy stone amulets and defensive barriers around their delicate, open spirit. This is the profound dilemma of inherited patterns. We exhaust our present energy building forts against phantom storms that ended 50 years ago. With each passing generation, children grew up watching their elders tread cautiously, learning to mirror the tension without ever knowing where the original fear began. Hyper-vigilance became a family tradition, passed down through subtle gestures, mistaking an unresolved acoustic echo for the permanent truth of the outside world. Generations walked through life, carrying invisible shields against forgotten shadows, living in constant survival mode despite walking under sunlit skies of safety, until one brave seeker chose to stand still. Listen deeply to the vibration. and quietly ask the transformative question, whose voice am I truly carrying? The fable of the echoing cave is not merely an ancient poetic myth. It is a precise biological metaphor for how our cellular biology remembers. In modern biology, epigenetics reveals that our underlying DNA sequence is not an unalterable stone tablet, but rather a grand musical score. While the genetic text itself remains unchanged, environmental adversity attaches molecular tags that determine which chapters of your biology are loudly read and which are silenced. When an ancestor survives acute prolonged hardship, their biological system attaches protective chemical tags, preparing their future lineage for the very same harsh world. These biological bookmarks are passed down through reproductive cells, delivering an inherited blueprint of vigilance to children born generations later in times of peace. Your autonomic nervous system is essentially calibrated at birth, tuned to high alert frequencies so you can react before your conscious mind even assesses the room. In family system psychology, this is known as emotional inheritance, where unexpressed survival anxiety silently models how successive generations perceive safety and love. This somatic echo manifests physically in our daily lives: unexplained tightness in the chest, shallow breathing, digestive tension, and an unending impulse to stay productive. Your brain's amygdala is simply an ancient acoustic detector, reacting to the echoes of past centuries rather than the peaceful reality of your present surroundings. You must realize that your inherited vigilance was not a flaw or a curse. It was your ancestors' profound gift of survival to keep you alive today. We can honor our lineage without remaining imprisoned by their survival armor, acknowledging their fierce battles while choosing peace for our own lives. Here is the most liberating breakthrough of modern neuroscience. Epigenetic tags are completely reversible through conscious practice, safe environments, and somatic healing. When you consistently provide your nervous system with signals of deep safety, your body begins rewriting its genetic expression, silencing inherited alarms forever. You are not just a passive descendant of the past. You are an active biological pioneer, rewiring the ancestral lineage for all generations yet to come. Now, let us explore 3 profound daily rituals to silence the echoing cave inside your body and anchor your nervous system in true peace. The first practice is the echo audit. Whenever you notice sudden, unexplained panic in your chest, pause and gently ask your body whose fear is speaking. Take a journal and write down your current anxieties. Then draw a clear circle around only the challenges that belong strictly to this present day. Everything outside that sacred circle belongs to yesterday's echoing cave. You are permitted to witness it with compassion and lovingly hand it back. By explicitly separating historical memory from present reality, you stop your nervous system from reacting to ghosts of struggles that have already been survived. This simple conscious boundary sends an instant biological signal of relief through your cellular system, quieting the amygdala's ancient alarm bells. The second practice is the somatic safety anchor, using prolonged exhalations to rewrite your autonomic state and stimulate the calming vagus nerve pathway. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 slow counts, and exhale smoothly through open lips for 6 counts, creating a soft ocean wave sound. A prolonged exhalation acts as a direct chemical brake on inherited fight-or-flight hormones, flooding your blood with messengers of safety and grounded stillness. Place one warm hand over your heart and the other across your belly, feeling the rhythmic rise and fall of your sovereign breath. Repeat softly to your cells, "I am safe in this moment. The storm has passed, and my body is allowed to rest." The third sacred ritual is the lineage release offering, transforming inherited survival grief into an offering of boundless gratitude and peaceful closure. Stand beside flowing water or light a single white candle, visualizing your ancestors standing peacefully before you in luminous starlight robes. Speak from your heart. I honor the fierce battles you fought to preserve life. But I lay down the weapons you no longer need. Release a glowing lotus lantern onto the tranquil river waters, watching it drift gently away into the twilight horizon, carrying the old echoes. As the lantern fades into the distance, feel your cellular strands settling into deep, unshakable peace, unbound by the weight of centuries. When the seeker returned to the obsidian cave years later, the dark stone walls no longer hummed with trapped anxiety or fearful vibrations, gently resting a bare palm against the smooth crystal surface. They felt only the calm, rhythmic warmth of earth resting in sovereign silence. The ancient cry of fear had finally fulfilled its sacred journey, transformed by understanding into an enduring monument of resilience and unconditional love. Outside in the sun-drenched valley, children of the new generation run through flowering meadows, unencumbered by shields, armor, or phantom shadows of the past. They inherit the wisdom and strength of their lineage, without inheriting the hyper-vigilance and silent burdens that once constricted their forebears. The great lineage tree blooms with vibrant emerald foliage and golden fruit. Its roots healed, nourished, and deeply grounded in cellular peace. Every single conscious breath you take in stillness sends a biological signal of safety through your altering the future trajectory of your family tree. You did not create the echoing cave of the past, yet you hold the profound sovereign power to silence its alarms and bring peace to its halls. On days when sudden unexplained anxiety surfaces in your chest, remind yourself with tenderness, this is merely an echo drifting away. I am already home and safe. Take a slow, deep breath right now. Soften your shoulders and let your entire nervous system recognize the safety of this present sanctuary. We invite you to reflect deeply with our global community. Which inherited fear or unspoken vow are you actively laying down in your life today? Share your personal story in the comments below. Your words may become the exact light of safety another cycle breaker needs to read tonight. If this modern parable brought comfort to your spirit, subscribe to our channel and share this journey with someone walking their path of generational renewal. Stand together as one lineage of cycle breakers, bridging the ancient resilience of the past with the boundless, unburdened freedom of the future. May your nervous system know peace. May your bloodline know freedom. And may you forever walk in the sovereign light of your own healed presence.